What's up, conscious creators? Alex here. In this quick video, I want to share with you something that could massively positively impact your ability to create what you want to create in your life and manifest your dreams into reality. And I would say it's the one big thing that separates my clients who are more successful in this area, who are taking consistent action steps towards the creation of their dreams, and who actually create that business, project, or relationship from the ones who are not as successful, who don't make as much progress. And also, I would say it's the one thing that once I learned was responsible for allowing me to create the successes I've created in my life. I'm not laying claim to any particular success. I'm just saying that the things that I am successful in, i.e. I feel successful, I've created an experience, I've enjoyed it. This is the one thing that enabled me to actually take those consistent action steps and create it. And that is, listen up, that is being able to take action despite fear. Being able to take action despite fear, fearful thoughts, uncomfortable feelings. Because so many people in this world, when they experience a negative, fearful thought, a projection into the future where we're failing, they immediately see that as a sign to quit or to back away or to shrink away. And then there are those who think, well, if I can change my self-image, if I can change my thinking, then I won't experience those fearful thoughts, and then I'll be able to take the action steps. And yes, it is super powerful to change your self-image, to change your thinking to more positive and empowered thinking, because if you experience more positive, empowered thoughts, it will help you take more positive, empowered action. However, that conditioning has momentum. We have many years of conditioning behind us, which is often negative. And so what the foundational power is here is to be able to transcend that conditioning by knowing yourself as more than the conditioning, as more than the fearful thoughts, to notice yourself as not the sense of self in the thoughts, but the awareness that knows the thoughts and then take action anyway. Because you have a dream or a desire in your heart of hearts, something that when you're feeling calm and centered, you can tap into, you can imagine the things that you dream of creating, and then perhaps you go to take action steps towards the creation of that business or project or whatever it is, and then the fearful thoughts come in. What if I fail? What if I start going backwards? What if it all goes wrong? What if I make a fool or an embarrassment out of myself? And you can't expect to just never experience any of those thoughts. It's not very helpful to set the bar as, well, I've just got to not experience any negative thoughts and then I can take that action. Or not experience any negative feelings, any hesitancy or apprehension, and then I'll be able to take that action. It's whether or not you can feel the fear and do it anyway. It's whether or not you can feel that apprehension, the adrenaline response that you get from feeling that slight overwhelm when looking at your goal. And instead of using it as a sign to back away, instead use it as a springboard for action, because it's the consistent action steps towards the creation of your dream that will actually create it. And if you can just do what you know your authentic self wants to do anyway, by taking action despite fear, you will create it. Hope this video helps. Peace.